What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain, because everybody shall know pain. Let's get into it, shall we? Hope you guys are having a great day, because you know I am. We got the last day of the events. Next events is going to be something pretty fun, based on, not necessarily the events per se. Probably a little some of the events, but mainly the stuff that they're adding got people a little hype. So next week, well, tomorrow is going to be pretty good. So yeah, dang it. Oh yeah, so crazy. I talked, it was like a couple days ago when I did the commentary, and I mentioned about a new ninja, but I didn't actually show the new ninja, even though obviously you guys have already seen it. But just a case of me talking about it, and just not really my opinions. It's not like me breaking out ninja and see how good they are, but just the idea of new ninja. Let's just look at it and check him out. So he's in the Platinum Recharge. And we finally got Naruto Young Adult. So for his mystery, deal damage to up to 9 enemy units and cause 5 combo while canceling the selected unit's shields and buffs and causing repos. His standard attacks the opponent's front row and has a chance of causing 3 combo and knockdown. His chase and attack repos and cause knockdown can be triggered twice each round. First passive, Fear Rebound, high chance to dodge enemies' chase and attacks, and launch a counter against the attacking enemy. When dodging enemy's attack, it causes damage that equals to 5% of this unit's remaining HP. To attacking enemies, the unit is immune to pure ninjutsu damage. And his second passive, this unit's ninjutsu attack are increased by 5% for each defeated ninja on the field. So I feel like Loki, he can put in some work and do some crazy damage. You got clones. I'm assuming also will be counted as defeated enemies. So that would all contribute to his standard. Well, not standard, his standard. Contribute to his passive. My bad. And then some the fear thing he has, being able to do some damage back to the enemy is pretty cool. Something different. But I think, I would assume newer ninjas that's already out but have different unique talents. Try to change the game up a little bit. But yeah. And then also, because I pulled Susano'o Sasuke, I didn't show off his skill books in skill trial. So we're going to do that after I use up my stamina. Got some low material that I've been focusing because I haven't been able to focus on this stuff. Trying to take care of ninja cultivation, which at the moment I should have one last thing to take care of, which is not tough, but I have to be able to be on and do the events every single day. And with work scheduling, that's not that easy for me. Because all the event starts at 6 o'clock for me, and at the time I'm at work, so I can't do the events. Oops. I don't know why I did 8. I don't know, I did that number way too high. But on the bright side, I do have a lot of sun coins currently. I'm saving up 12,000, so I can go ahead and just work, just easily take care of Naruto's his bonds, and max those out. We'll at least get to the higher percentages, so we can get all the points. Well, the 300 and you had to get to level 32 before you have all. So 32 gives him all the boost. I know currently he's at 27. No, he's actually level 28. Trying to get him to 30 to get the boost that's on the left. 32 gets him the elemental boost. But at the same time, just max him out in general. And I already full started League Gate of Joy. So then now focusing on Who was? I forgot. We will see. You guys will see who I'm focusing on right now. Set that on auto. So interesting. Usually, it's like, well, actually, because who Shishui's hitting, he's gonna always combo. Sorry, Toby. But I remember when I had Minato at spot 2, position 2, we always comboed Sasuke. But you got the one person that needs to be taken care of out the way. Well, hopefully I'll be able to finish the current skill I'm trying to work on for the main eventually. I have to have it. It's just again, if I'm able to do all the events in general, if you're able to do every single event every single day for the whole week, I think you're able to get. I think if you're lucky, I think you can get more than like 5,000 easy. I mean, I know 5,000 what you need to renew, and that's how much I need to get. But you get that 5,000. I think actually you probably can get close to 6,000 a week. And so that's the thing. Like if I was able to do events or did them more often, if I can, or when I can do them more often, then I'm able to take care of my bonds at a quicker pace. But everything will be okay. Slow and steady. Sucks to have to kind of, now I'm like in that point where I have to fall behind, but it's not a race. It's not a sprint, we're in a marathon. Oh, it's Kakashi Shonen. He's 3 stars, and I'm working on him. And obviously still working on Naruto, Sage Naruto for 5 stars. The 116. Kakashi, I'm only doing 10. I don't know, I'm only doing 5. 5 for the 1,000. Because I just like to try to get basically increase the difference in ninja points every single day, so I don't eventually lose all of it. Let's go to the home before we take care of ninja test. Go ahead, grab my coupons. Whoops. Actually, no, yeah, do that. Yeah. And then, actually, I'll show you guys after this in the the Konoha Great Tree events. I already used some of my points. Because I used to get some seal scrolls. It doesn't actually show that I actually did grab some, but I did. And then I was able to do the 300 for the recruitment feedback. And still I was not able to get nobody from the limited treasure. But I do have exactly what I wanted. 30 seal scrolls. Okay. Ninja test, and then I will be done. But then, take care of all the extra events and game and claim my items. First round, 20 chakra points. Good chakra rune, life recovery. Brother of Mandara Izuna. Conan, use paper-made objects for jutsu. 12 ninjas can perform in a team for survival. Oh, Mount Miyaboku. Where Naruto learns Senjutsu. Oh, Sasuke often calls Naruto what would be an appropriate loser. That one's easy, just look at what's the options. You get more ninja fighters by points and credit. Current seed upgrade, equipment, coins. And Ukon, Sakon can launch 2 attacks each round. $51 points. That gives me my seal scroll. And then 46 all for my refine packs. We got that finished. Actually, go to monthly events. Get this. Color banner. We always usually able to get this. I still need the same 2 things. Seafood and trout sushi. Okay, so I was able to complete the sushi one. Still, I'm not finding out that I did on the ramen, which is fine. Let's go ahead and redeem the points. 175. As I mentioned, all for the training potions. Go fishing. Got a lot of points from the draws that I did. So that's all for the cultivation scrolls. Why is it literally loading? It's gonna take a while. I'll be back for that. Red plates, done with you. Yes, nice. Top it off with 2 Sasuke Susano'o fragments. Okay, so we're going to claim all that. And I believe we have 457, so close to that 500 that I was aiming for. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will catch you guys later. Deuces. My bad, guys. I totally forgot about showcasing Sasuke Susano'o's skill books and skill trial. So, since he has skill trial, go and check it out. But the +1, because the difference from the +1, it causes medium damage instead of just. They both do. Okay, never mind. For some reason, it says it attacks all people because of repost, 75% at 1.5 normal damage. But this one says it only hits 9 people, so it causes medium damage to up to 9 units of the opponent's formation, and will also cause repost to select the opponent's unit, and it has still that 75% chance of causing a crit hit with 1.5 normal damage. So it's interesting that at +1, it just changes instead of everybody to just 9 people. I hope it's stronger normally, but that's the only difference. At the Y, it's still having that 75% chance of causing a crit hit. The skill will also increase the critical hit range by 45%. And at +1, he has a higher chance of causing 3 combo rather than just a fixed chance. Oh no, my bad. It includes now paralysis. That's my bad. +1 super armor resistance increased by 15%. Started at 10%. Actually, it doesn't even have it at all. And then +2 is 30%. Super armor Susano'o. And there's chase +1. You get 3 random people, and originally it was only 2 people. It branches out to Y, which becomes cold-blooded, increasing inducing attack by 5% for each defeated ninja on the field, while +1 is 7%, while +2 10%. +1 for his auto chase can be triggered twice at a reduced damage of 30%. +2 damage reduction by 10% can be triggered twice, and the reason is because it's like that. It's the reason why it's like that because he can do it more than one time. So that's why you have to make it a little bit weaker. So in theory, might at the 10% +2 might do more. Yeah, it would do more damage because he's attacking twice rather than just attacking one time for normal damage. So that's why when they got something like reduced damage, and then +2 might be increased damage. Or exactly like this, +2 being still 10% reduced damage, but you can still do it twice. So it's kind of like not making it too OP or too good, where it's like he can just do it twice, and there's no repercussions or even any benefits to it. So again, do it more than one time. And then this Y becomes an Infernal style flank control, causes ignition that lasts for 3 rounds when it critically hits. And he does a lot of critical, so you're gonna get burned a lot. So yeah, that is it for Sasuke Susano'o skill trial, skill books. Catch you guys later. Deuces.